ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Black Table. This is where real men speak their minds, where opinions are raw, truths are unfiltered, and no topic is too heavy for the table. It's not your average talk show, it's the space where we unpack everything from money, love, power, loyalty, betrayal, hustle, sports, and the madness of life in our generation. Here, your truth has a voice and your lies get exposed. We don't judge, we dissect. We don't sugarcoat, we serve it exactly how it is hot, honest and necessary. So wherever you are tonight, grab a drink, clear your schedule, and lock in. This is the Black Table. Let's get to work. So, joining us for the very first time tonight is a man who's been holding down the entertainment and fashion industry for over 2 decades. I'll say more than that. He's the CEO of Mahogany International, an event and talent management powerhouse, and one of the sharpest minds behind some of the biggest shows in Nigeria and the UK. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ever dynamic, the legendary Mr. Mahogany himself, Shola Oyebade.
Thank you. It's so good to be here, honestly.
Good evening.
I've been wanting to be here a long time.
Oh, lovely. Lovely to have you. Lovely to have you on the show. Hope you've had a very good week.
Absolutely fantastic. In fact, just had an event over the weekend. It was off the hook. So I'm still on a buzz from that.
Nice. And also on the Black Table tonight, a man whose name rings bells in the media space, a producer, a presenter, a content creator, and media strategist with years of experience setting trends and shaping narratives. He's bold, unapologetic, has gotten us into trouble a few times, and one of the most respected voices behind and in front of the camera. Give it up for the media powerhouse, Quincy Jones.
So, guys.
Quincy, been a minute.
Yes, sir. I don't know when I got into trouble, but it's good to be here again, man.
How have you been?
I've been great.
I trust.
What we said off air, looking for money finding us.
That's my line.
Yeah, that was
That's
your
my
line.
line.
Man.
It's not everybody seems to be looking for money.
Oh yeah, it's a thing, and
It's-
yeah, we should create some form of wealth creation. Yeah, we should create.
I'm totally on board with that. I'm totally on board. Point me in the right direction. I'm
All
good.
right. So tonight on the Black Table, the streets are talking, and we're bringing it straight to your screen. Rapper Eva Alordiah calls out media mogul Linda Ikeji for allegedly stealing her intellectual property. Then our hot topic of the night, inspired by a viral story from June 2025, a UK-based Nigerian woman divorces her husband after discovering he secretly built a duplex in Lekki and a house in Ibadan while pretending they were financially struggling abroad. We are asking the hard questions tonight. Should your partner know every asset you own before marriage? Is hiding wealth self-protection or betrayal? Of course, we'll be diving into all of this, but before we do that, we'll take a short break. When we return, we'll be diving into our first quickfire on the Black Table. All right, quick one. Before we dive into the show proper, it's Club World Cup fever. I mean, the finale is Paris Saint-Germain taking on Chelsea, the all-money derby, the battle of the loaded owners. And trust me, this one is personal for the fans. On one side, you have Mbappe's last dance before his inevitable move to Real Madrid. And on the other, the Chelsea team that somehow fumbles in the league but turns up like Avengers in cup finals. So who is lifting the trophy? But before I ask, the main question, do you support any team that we've talked about, or do you follow football?
Not any team we've talked about. Never. But I'm a die-hard Arsenal supporter.
Oh God!
I
My
was
God!
born literally 1 mile away from Highbury.
Solid.
So I'm die-hard. My entire family is die-hard.
Okay, so Chelsea's losing then. All right.
That's what we're hoping for, yeah.
Okay. What about you?
So I've loved him from afar, but I knew that something was off. It was the Arsenal bit. Manchester United all the way, but for this particular game, PSG for me, man.
Yeah, same here.
They did fantastically well, although, luck wasn't on their side at Champions League football. Last Champions League competition, essentially. But for this, I want them to win. Not because I dislike Chelsea. I do dislike Chelsea, by the way. Yeah, I think that they're my favorites to win it.
Okay, all right. I hope they win it too, because hands down, they're the best football club in the world right now. All right, so that's all for football, but it's time for a quick fire straight from social media. Eva Alordiah, Nigerian rapper, creative and entrepreneur, has called out popular media mogul Linda Ikeji, accusing her of intellectual property theft. According to Eva, content and ideas she originally shared online were allegedly lifted and republished on Linda's platform without permission or proper credit. Eva has, however, called out Linda Ikeji on multiple posts, but no response from the blogger yet. Now, this has sparked a fresh conversation about creative rights and content ownership in the digital space. Now, we're all in the media space, and every now and then we tend to see situations whereby bloggers and other content creators tend to share materials that belong to the original creators without crediting them. Now, do you think that Eva has overblown this, or there should be something a bit more like fine print, a blueprint that says this is out, this should be done, and this is out, this should be used?
I think the difficulty I find it, I mean, being in the creative industry, I've always been someone that's been very into intellectual property, copyright issues and stuff like that. But the thing I find with social media in particular is that I feel it's open house for everybody. So I'm actually one of those kind of people that feel that the moment you post something on digital media, everybody owns it. If you look around generally, very few people have been able to sue for intellectual property theft. They can sue for defamation, but maybe you guys can correct me, but I don't happen to know of any case so far, either in Nigeria or abroad, where somebody has actually sued for intellectual property theft when they've posted something, because they are not even the owners of the channel in which they're posting on.
Oh, okay.
So how do you now claim it's your intellectual property? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a lawyer in this particular aspect, but that's my view on it. And I think it's going to be a very hard case to make anything of it. Some people credit for the sake of being nice, that they say, okay, we credit it and stuff like that. And it's like a safeguard. But if they don't, what are you going to do about it? You posted it. You said everybody that can go to my page can look at it. So why are you now claiming there's an intellectual property right, especially if you just wrote something or you put a picture on there?
Okay.
That's my view.
Well said. Quincy?
For me, this situation is a bit more than it's been reported, because there seems to be something between them. And according to the epistle she wrote, I love Eva, by the way, she made reference to something that happened in 2012. You post things from me, but you never credit my work, or neither do you, give the right necessary accolades. And then there was one of the posts that she made that Linda Ikeji reported, and then took out her music from the post. So that really got her upset, and rightfully so. But coming to intellectual property, it's actually something that's very, very important, and it's a serious situation these days. Even looking at the situation of digital media and the open space being for everyone, there's still the right to the creation of the content, you see. And in this case, she's right to, bear her mind in that way. The only question mark here is Linda Ikeji on the blogs and on the Instagram page actually credits the right source. You see, whoever creates, they get credited. It's always down below, your handle is there, something there. So in this case, I don't know what the situation
it's a bit more
is.
personal.
It's more personal than it should be. And I had seen while I was doing my radio show, I had seen the post on Linda Ikeji's blog. And by the time Eva had responded, when I went back, it was down from the blogs, you see. So there's something amiss. There's something there.
But do news medias actually credit people? Because sometimes, if you look at, I don't know, the New York Times, you look at the Punch, and they're taking stories from all over the place. And they say, according to so-and-so, they might say that sometimes, or we received information from an unknown source. Most people know where the source came from, but they still do it. So are you saying that just because she posted it, that Linda is obliged to credit her for something that's an open source?
No, it's not. In this case, it's not open source. If I make a video that has my face in it, there's a right
Your
to
likeness,
image.
yeah.
Yes, it's my likeness.
Yeah.
Right. Not just that I recorded the video. It's not a TVC communication. I'm here on the TVC now.
Yeah.
Right. It's your content, although it's my image and my
your
likeness.
being, yeah.
Right. But it's your content. You see. In this case, she made the video. She made the content. You reposted it. You credit whoever made it.
But there's no signed agreement. That's number one. And number two, most people don't even
valid
read what the terms
yeah.
and conditions are of posting on Instagram itself.
Yes.
So if you had, where I can take you or where I can sue you is if you had taken my content and used it to earn money. That's where the challenge will be. Then I can sue you.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's my content. I created it. Being on digital space and being available to everyone is not. It doesn't particularly apply.
So how come we've never had a situation where, well, that I'm aware of, maybe the viewers will correct me.
People are not. People don't really understand how you earn in when it comes to the digital world. It's a tricky place. How you earn is very different, right? Because you don't know the source or how one earns, is one of the reasons why people would not just go sue.
All right,
that's one of them.
All that though.
Yeah.
I'm going to come back to you, but we need to take a quick break. When we return, I'm going to ask, are there ways we can mitigate this and manage it better? Hopefully, we'll be able to fill in the gap. We'll take a quick break. When we return, the Black Table continues. It's still the Black Table, the ultimate men's guide, and joining us is, I don't know what to say, the smartest and most faithful man in Lagos. Undisputed. Whenever I say that, it's funny, but we're not talking about...
You say that like it's a lie.
It's untrue.
You know, we're not talking about Lagos in Nigeria, we're talking about in Portugal.
You know.
Welcome, gang.
Thanks.
How are you?
It's great to catch up with you guys. I can see some.
We were
people
worried
jumping
for a
on the
minute
table.
there.
Don't be worried. You know, don't be worried. You know, the nature of the country and the city sometimes affects these things. But you know what they say: better late than never. Never late is better.
All right, welcome. By the way, we were talking about a little bit of social media. You know.
Yeah, I caught you guys. Eva
and
Linda Ikeji.
Linda.
You know, I've always had a crush on Eva. You know, she's talented and gifted. And has chosen to be controversial in her lifestyle and whatnot.
Do you think she went overboard with some of the things she said?
Well, if you know Eva's state of mind, you know that she didn't go overboard. That's the Eva everybody has grown to know. You know, like some of her comments talking about where a place in her life and how she came from hell and fought back to be where she is today. So we know her craze. You get me? We know what she can do. But then at the same time, some of the things, like I was agreeing with some of the things that our guest was saying, in terms of content that certain people post and the rights, the terms and conditions when you put things on social media and how you own it, or the rights that you've actually given up when you post these things there on a public platform for everyone to see. And then some people pick certain things without quoting their sources. I mean, how relevant? So her issue was not just what they picked, but they didn't pick it in the entire scheme of things. She released this with music. They should have put the whole package. So she's concerned about how they presented it. You get me? And I don't think she has a nice soft spot for Linda. So she came at her, which is additional buzz and trends for her. Hence, we're talking about it. But they should just take a chill pill. They should just take a chill pill. Thanks for the entertainment. Take a chill pill. I'd like to get more music from Eva.
They've gotten our attention, by the way. So.
I'd like to get more music from Eva. And it's funny because of our social media. When Linda Ikeji started her blogging a long time ago, before the Instagrams and everything, I think Eva would have appreciated if they had picked up a post of hers and put out.
Yeah, exactly.
You get me?
Yeah.
When Linda Ikeji's blog was hot and everybody was going to Linda to gather information, she would have appreciated it. But now, she doesn't.
Okay, so before you join, I was going to ask the question, how best can this be managed? I remember a while back, Tunde had not posted a few materials, and a few people came after him saying that, he had no right to post their materials and all of that. And really, when you think about social media the way it is, there are really no rules once you've put your platform, your material out there publicly. Is there a way to, manage this a bit better?
I don't think so, because I think the golden rule about being a public figure is that you don't own a private life.
Wow.
So
profound.
if you are a public figure, it's a free for all.
Yeah.
So you cannot complain that either they paint you in this light or in that light, good light or bad light. If you don't want to be painted in any light, don't be a public figure.
Don't be in the light.
And it happens to everybody. As much as one of our famous people in America gets talked about all the time, you know, it's one of the things, there's the good, the bad, and he knows it.
Yeah.
You know, it's out there. If you see the times when even he has gone after people, he's not actually gone after them because of what they said. He's gone after them because he feels that they have damaged him. Like when he went after the newspaper. When he went after 60 Minutes. He went after 60 Minutes because he felt that they were showing favoritism to his opponent, not because they said anything bad about him. So it's a free-for-all, and he knows, and we all know it. So I'm sorry, I have no sympathy whatsoever for any public figure that puts their stuff out there, and then it's used. And people in the news media, digital space, whatever you have, they have what they call editorial license. So they can pick and choose what it is they want to take from whatever issue you post, and they can put it any way they like, so long as they do not defame you.
Exactly. And to add to that, you know, journalism has taken a big hit because not all of these people that are online or doing blogs are journalists. So they're not bound by certain rules of that profession. You get me? It's a blog site, it's a gossip place here and there. They can put whatever they want. Like you said, unless they defame you. But even sometimes when they defame you, are sometimes coming at themselves. There's a strategy you need to use to come at them where you can actually win things legally. You get me? They put out one side of the story for you to come and rebuttal or whatever. So at the end of the day, there is no guideline. Just enjoy the fame. You chose this lifestyle, accept what comes with it.
You're right. So now let's get into tonight's hot topic. And thank you all for your summation on this.